wireless mouse, so, you know, I mean the battery dying.
Yeah, that's fair.
But we are live now.
I can see, actually.
Live and on location in 3 separate locations for today's stream.
That was the wrong button.
Are we live?
We are.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Was,
I had to refresh my.
I can see my forehead.
I had to refresh my stream to actually see that we were live. But like OBS wasn't telling me anything was wrong, but it's just like I always feel more comfortable when I actually see the stream running in the background. Because sometimes OBS can be, you know, missing something. Okay.
Yeah, I've been there. Like, I think a few years ago, I thought I was streaming. My OBS said I was streaming, and at one point my mom DM'd me like, "You're not streaming today?" You know, I've been playing for like 2 hours. Like, oh.
Oh yeah, that's got to be awkward. Yeah, that would never happen to me with my mom, because my mom doesn't even really understand what streaming is. She knows it's a thing I do. Like, she vaguely knows that people watch me play video games, but the entire concept just is so weird to her.
That is definitely still a thing, yeah.
But yeah. Okay, so time for today's Star Wars RPG. And I still need to get used to looking up at my phone for the camera. The problem is, when I'm looking up at it, I can't really be looking at my computer screens and the stuff I have on them.
Yeah.
I need like a mini tripod, or just even some way of getting my phone on being held to like one of my computer monitors. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to jury rig something, but that's for the future. So previously,
Don't get distracted. Don't be me.
previously on the Star Wars RPG, Zoe, Jacen, Brendan, and R2E2 joined an old friend of Jason's in exploring some ancient Jedi ruins. Got some neat souvenirs, shall we call them? And
My new cannon.
yeah. And got betrayed by Cassandra after they left, and few people were waiting outside for them, and Cassandra turned on them, but you know, our heroes managed to emerge victorious, incapacitating everyone outside. Everyone that was had been waiting for them outside, mortally wounding Cassandra, but then healing her afterwards, and but still just then leaving them all and going back to the ship. Afterwards, I believe they did contact the general just to update her on what you had been up to.
Told her about that metal egg.
Yeah. That's a thing that happened.
You need a metal hug?
And, yeah. And,
Brendan took it in his room and we never saw him again.
yeah, after that call, Brendan headed to his room to, you know, sleep or whatever. And, yeah. And then, a few hours later, the general contacts you again. Who is... Or where are you on the ship right now? A few hours later.
I'm in cargo, plagued by my new cannon.
I guess I'll just be in the cockpit then.
What do you mean by playing with your new cannon?
No, I'll just be in cockpit. Seems the best.
Okay. So, yeah, you get a message from the general contacting you again, and I assume you answer it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so You answer the call, and the general comes up and is like, well, we have a mission for you. A rebel scientist by the name of Glenn Toblat was recently captured by I don't know, I have a name for that. One second here. I actually am prepared for this sort of situation, kind of. Semi-prepared. Whoa, mouse.
Somewhat, sort of, kind of prepared.
Well, no, because the other day, I went and found a Star Wars name generator.
Oh.
I just need to actually... Let's see here. Now, do they have one for the specific species? Yes. Okay, and then make sure that's not the name of an actual one. Well, no results. No results found. Excellent. So, yeah, rebel scientist Glenn Toblat was recently captured by people working for Horbosh the Hutt. He's a he's a Hutt crime lord in on the planet Kenshin 5. Which, and you are our closest people to that planet. So we want you to go in and rescue him.
Okay.
Any questions?
Oh. No.
Okay. Someone has a question. Okay.
What is it, Zuno?
Well,
That was definitely Kenny. How dare you?
may the force be with you.
All right.
Okay. So, Kenshin 4 is
5.
Kenshin 5. Good catch. I just tested you. Just testing you to make sure you're paying attention. Yeah, I'm just switching to my other mouse.
No, if not, I'm one person who does that already. Yeah, that's more than enough.
There we go. And I'm going to plug this one in while I'm... My other mouse isn't very good, which is why I don't use it, but it's, you know, wired mouse, so it doesn't... So it's annoying, but just for this, it's not an issue. I'm just going to quickly plug it in. This one let it charge. Okay. Kenshin 5 is standard 10-day journey from this planet, from Melonis. Ooh, forgot how slow this mouse is. And your ship, I believe, has a times half. Yeah. Times half, so standard would be 5 days. For a difficulty of, 15.
Alright.
So who's doing the after you?
Probably still you, I presume.
Sure, why not? I can just do the 15.
Okay.
I believe in me.
Famous last words.
23. Like, you could have cut it down to a day and still made it no trouble.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be cocky enough to be like, yeah, I can get 20 or 19, I guess. Close enough.
Yeah. Okay. So you go off and on your 5-day hyperspace journey. Doing anything on the ship during those 5 days?
No, I'm gonna look for certain person with his egg.
Yeah, Brendan does not leave his room at all. Like, you're not even sure, like, if he's eating or what.
Yeah, I try to, like, leave food outside his room.
Okay.
Can we go in his room?
He has the door locked. And there's a sign on the door saying, "Do not disturb. Important work going on."
Okay, we listen really close to the door. What's he doing?
Okay. So unless there's anything else, after 5 days, you arrive, come out of hyperspace above Kenshin 5. Looking up information on the planet in your computer databases. It's basically a highly industrialized planet. There's still, like, some areas that aren't, like, covered by city and factories, but they're few and far between. It's and there is it's a Hutt controlled planet, so, like, there's a lot of criminal elements on the planet, and yeah, and a lot of the manufacturing is some of the manufacturing is of the kind of equipment that is illegal in a lot of parts of the galaxy. Some of it is perfectly legal equipment, just being manufactured under, like, very little guidelines, or, like, very little, like, safety regulations or really any kind of regulations. So this is where companies go to, like, produce stuff cheap. But yeah. And you know the general, like, city, or I guess, like, it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of like just not the entire planet is one city, but it's mostly, but it's, like, I guess, kind of a district or whatever. You kind of know the district where Horbosh the Hutt is, where his palace is.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is your plan?
What's that? Never heard.
Okay, what are you doing? I should say that.
I don't know. Ideas? Do you have ideas?
I mean, we could ask around.
Ask around for what though?
Well, actually, no. Ask is probably bad.
Just break in guns blazing, you know?
Sure. Got my cannon. I got my cannon ready. Let's go.
No.
Well, we can just try figuring out where it is.
Don't we know where it is?
Yeah. You know where the palace. Well, I shouldn't really say palace. More like fortress, I should say. Be a better term for it.
Okay, I shoot the fort. I take out my cannon. I will disintegrate the entire fortress.
Remember, this is a rescue mission. Yeah, somebody you're supposed to be rescuing.
Well, I guess we could at least look around just to see where the entrances are.
Yeah, I guess for a good place to sneak in. Well, we need to land the ship first, I guess.
Oh.
That might be a
Not gonna
decent
lie, I
idea.
presume we're landed at this point.
No.
What do you mean? If I can then still hit the fortress, that's a pretty good shot. See that little dot down there? Yes, that's where I'm shooting.
Okay. I want you to roll me then a piloting if you're going in for a landing. Whereabouts are you wanting to land?
Where is there to land?
Kind of look over the maps you have, and it's kind of around the fortress. There's a lot of buildings and such of various types. So nearest you can see kind of a landing area. It's not real. It's not like a proper spaceport or anything, but you see kind of you see a relatively flat area where with your sensors you can tell that there are a few ships parked there. And yeah, it's about a about 2 kilometers from the fortress.
That's fair enough. Our pilot flying really distractedly. Accidentally lands in the fortress. Oh, I thought it was an airport.
So look what my roommate just gave me the other day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, you can just have it. I'm like, okay.
My copy is somewhere.
Yeah. He said the save battery is still good on this one, but I think before I actually want to start playing it, I want to get one of those things so you can, like, back up Game Boy saves. Because that way, like, even if the save battery is good right now, how long will it be good for?
That's right.
Welcome back. Do you hear everything I said?
We already got an entire plan. Going in guns blazing, you're landing in the fortress.
Oh, perfect. Yeah,
roll,
actually, while I
roll,
was distracted, Jason just went and got him. We're all good to go.
exactly. You know, we're just real high con rolls. Like, oh, I thought it was an airport.
Okay. So sorry, where can we land? There's just a good nearby place, or are there
Y-
multiple?
Yeah, there's an area where you can land that's about 2 kilometers from the fortress. It's pretty flat area. There's other ships landed there. So roll
Alright.
me your
Sounds good.
piloting.
Just hope
27.
the one day you're gonna roll all ones for piloting.
The one time.
But
I'm just gonna keep upping my piloting until it's so high it wouldn't even matter if I rolled all one.
So basically 15D or something.
I'm gonna head for 20D.
Do it.
So
Roll your piloting.
you go in.
1 out of 20.
So you go in and flying down. When all of a sudden, you notice what seems to be some shots being fired near your ship. Managed to avoid them and go as you're going in. Are you still wanting to land?
Are they firing
Did
at us
they-
specifically?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Does it seem like we're getting in the way of a fight, or that we're being shot at?
You don't notice any. Your sensors don't show any kind of a lock on you, and it also looks like the shots were coming from somewhere on the ground.
Can we just land somewhere else?
They're not coming like from directly like where they're not coming from where you were landing. They're coming kind of like elsewhere, kind of at an angle.
Okay. I'm okay with landing then.
Okay.
What's your take?
Yeah. Could very well just be otherwise someone just trying to shoot us down or something, just wanting to salvage the ship or whatever.
Okay. So you go and
Nice ship.
what?
Just be like, ooh, nice ship. Let's take it down and take parts.
So you go in for the landing, and you beyond those initial few shots, you didn't notice any further shots, and you come in and land it.
Okay. And no damage?
No, your skillful flying allowed you to avoid actually getting hit.
No, tight.
Yeah. Now, what are you doing? Now that you're on the ground.
Um. Uh. Can we like scout out the fortress to see if we notice any weaknesses, secret doors, hidden tunnels?
Yeah. You're just wanting to like walk over there, take your land speeder.
Wait, we have one?
Yeah, you have a land speeder. It comes with the ship.
You don't remember
Alright.
that?
I mean, I can't drive it for anything, but
I mean, to be fair, I think Jason didn't. Could have not. No, he would have known.
I mean, Jason might not have known. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where I need to start shoving my points in. Repulse lift operation.
Closer lift operation? Where is that? I'm good. I have 40 in that. 'Cause I'm a pilot.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I kind of want to. Well, I
I
kind
know.
of want to take the car, but like maybe park it around the corner or something, so that we're not like driving directly up to the fortress. Or like, how conspicuous would it be if we drove up? Like, is there enough around it that we could, like, park across the street and it wouldn't be suspicious, or is it?
Um,
What's with that?
probably, because there's fortress and it has like kind of wall around it on this street, but then like yeah, on the other side of that street would be like other buildings and such. So
Alright, so we could park it across the street.
yeah, you're just visiting something else.
Yeah, just doing something else over here with these other buildings.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do that then.
Okay. So you drop down the repulsor from the bottom of the ship, and the land speeder from the bottom of the ship, and there's the 2 seats, plus there's like the storage area which you can fit R2, E2 into if you want to bring them with.
Oh, yeah.
And who's driving?
Me.
I figured. I'm just confirming. Okay. So
I'm letting R2 drive, actually.
that might be a bit tricky, even if you could. R2, you go to the driver's seat. Zoe will be in the storage area, and
Yeah, exactly.
or you can just stuff Jacen into the storage area.
Oh, I'll go. I can fit.
Okay. Yeah. So you go and you drive over. Kind of, probably looking around as you're driving there.
Yeah.
Buildings are, a lot of the buildings are just, very basic, no signage or anything. Probably like things like apartment buildings or like, stuff like that. There's some places, though, like you see like bars and stores and other stuff, kind of like, businesses such as you're driving, and you get up to the to where the fortress is, and fortress takes up like essentially essentially 9 city blocks, so like 3 by 3.
Jesus.
I mean, it's not like just one building or like it's because there's like the fence around it, and then there's the main building and a few like smaller buildings and such as well.
Sure.
But yeah. So at that point, you're just getting out of the land speeder and kind of just walking around, or
Yeah, seems
or
bad.
what are you doing? Okay.
Kind of stealthily try and scout.
Okay. Both of you roll me a hide sneak.
Okay.
Since you're trying to be inconspicuous.
Oh yeah, I am. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah.
That's our hell yeah.
Okay. 23 and 11, and R2 got 17.
I really like that R2 did better than you.
I mean, R2 has a 6D plus 1. Oh wait, so 18. Forgot the plus 1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's one of the things R2's upgraded, is his hide sneak.
Good. I'm proud of him.
Yeah. After being... I think there was a few times early on where he was a reason you got noticed or something, but...
Probably. I don't know. Hard to remember.
Yeah. Okay, so you're kind of walking around, trying to be inconspicuous, and then, kind of getting the lay of the building, so both of you roll me a search. That R2 can't help with. 12 and 16. So I mean, you're noticing like basic stuff like there's gates on each of the four sides. One of the big things you're noticing. You are noticing as you're walking around, based on like I was mentioning, it was like 3x3 city blocks, whatever. But you're noticing in the one corner or whatever, there's like a pretty large area that's just like empty, and like the wall's pretty high, so you can't really like see over it. But like a lot of the buildings are taller, so you can see them, type thing. But you're noticing one area that seems to be kind of empty, so you're not sure if it's that just it has smaller buildings, or if that's kind of like a landing area for like ships and such. Either could be the case, or it could be something else entirely. But those seem like the most likely options. Yeah, you're not noticing any kind of like secret entrances or anything, or any hints of anything like that. Yeah. Oh, we have another player there.
Yeah, of course. She wants my food.
I understand that. I want food too.
Okay. I have no plan. I'm barely here.
Does Jacen have any ideas?
No, I'm blank.
Great. Classic. Alright, so hear me out. We get a ladder and then just eat ourselves over the wall. And wing it from there.
I mean, otherwise, I just try to cut a hole in the wall.
Oh. I always forget about that.
I mean, now I have a giant can, I can just shoot a hole in the wall.
No. In fact, you're not carrying the cannon around. Hell no.
I am carrying it around.
You're carrying it with you right now?
No.
Okay, didn't you talk about a bag last time?
What?
Didn't you talk about having a bag last time?
We talked about you not having a bag.
Fine, I'm not carrying it with me then.
Okay. But we could cut a hole in the wall.
Yep, that is an option.
That's something I always forget about. And then every time it's brought up, I'm like, oh yeah. So...
Universal door opener.
And then a wall opener, apparently.
Yeah. Well,
Universal can opener.
It opens a door you didn't know was there.
It's true. Okay. Do we want to just cut into this? Did it... It seems like such a bad idea. But at the same time, I want to do it. It seems like the thing is, if we cut into the wall, I guarantee there are guards, like no matter where we cut in.
Probably.
So that is basically going in guns a-blazing.
I mean, I could try and sense, I guess. Not sure how thick a wall is, but...
How Should we bluff our way in? I'm not good at bluffing. I'm not the correct character to try bluffing.
I don't know. Not much of a bluffer either. We've noticed that much.
If only I had my other character here. That I intentionally made good at con and I've like never used it.
Yeah.
I was trying to make her a rogue, so I made her like sneaky and charismatic.
Yeah.
Idea.
Rogues are fun characters.
Yeah, eventually I'll get to play one. One day.
True, one day.
Okay. I mean, talking isn't gonna go well. That's the thing. Like, part of me is like, we should try like bluffing our way in, but that's not gonna go well. We're not good at that. Damn it, we need Brendan here.
Yeah.
Going, saying the boss sent us.
Yeah, because he'll just go in and just be like, and just make some BS up.
Yeah, exactly.
Generally won't be good BS, but he'll try.
I mean, we could go up to the front and just try and say that our boss sent us to talk to their boss. See if they let us in.
Would be better to have like I don't know, complete some sort of a mission or something from a bounty or whatever. Like, yo, we're here to get our bounty or whatever.
What?
I don't know. Is there some bounty on some like bad guy nobody cares about? Or like someone they hunt that seems like a bad guy anyway? More specific, where could we find that?
What? What kind of business does he do? Do we know at all?
You know he's a crime lord, but you don't really know the specifics.
So we'll just go up to the front and be like, hey, we want to do some crime. That'll work. Hello, looking for crime to do.
Hello, buy crime.
For food. Okay. We could try pretending we want a job from him. Or something. Or like...
Does seem like a better option.
Or we can just cut a hole in the wall. One of the two.
I want both of you to make me a perception check.
Oh. Okay.
Just getting all my bad rolls out real quick.
8, 9, okay. Carry on.
3, 3, 3. Okay. Oh,
Trinity.
What, okay. What, I don't know. You pick. What do you want to do?
Fuck it, I'll just cut a hole in the wall. I don't care. Anything that comes up, I'll just murder it. They're bad guys anyway.
Are you gonna try sensing first to see like if there's somebody on the other side? So.
Not sure how well it's gonna go. Which surely go. Oh.
That makes me feel slightly better.
18. So you sense if there's anyone on the other side of the wall you're by, and you can sense that there are... I mean, you can sense just in general there's a lot of people in this compound, the fortress and such. As for directly on the other side of the wall, you don't sense anyone directly on the other side of the wall.
Do we take a gamble?
Uh, I mean,
I'll just relay the information to you. Let you decide. Let you have fun.
it's a bad idea. I. Uh,
Otherwise I'll just roll a dice with one and just like 1, 3, and 5 will do it. 2, 4, and 6 I won't.
okay.
Jason's sitting on the floor. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Bye.
The thing is, us trying to bluff is just guaranteed not gonna go well.
I'll just use my my force points.
Whereas cutting a hole in the wall is interesting.
Yes, interesting. Never been done before.
I mean, interesting in the sense that it could either go pretty well or go very, very badly.
You know, fuck it. We'll just go for it. Let go.
Okay. So you activate your lightsaber and start cutting a hole in the wall. And we are now entering combat as you're being shot at.
Surprising.
I mean, that's fair.
Okay.
Can I shoot at anyone? Is anyone nearby?
Yeah,
So there's like 10 guards behind you. There's 6 or so in front of you. There's 4 coming from each of left and right.
well, no, in front of you is the wall that you just started cutting through, so no one there yet.
Yeah, keyword, yeah.
Well, because you haven't, done much. You just started cutting. Okay, let's see here. Oof. Okay, why did
As
that...
for the cannon thing, by the way, what would fall that under? Heavy weapons? Like the cannon thing. What kind of weapon would it be? Of like what I would normally roll.
You would have to do a specific skill for it, I think. Yeah, because heavy weapons... Actually, let me quickly check the heavy weapons. But I think it would just be its own specific skill, so that you would have to do kind of similar to how, like, you have a lightsaber skill as its own thing. Because I think heavy weapons is specifically for, like, mounted stuff, I think. Dexterity. Yeah, heavy weapon skills use fire, vehicle-mounted blasters, turbo lasers, laser cannon, like any weapon which is not handheld and not fired in space. Because that thing is handheld. Like, you have to use both hands for that one that thing, but it is handheld, so it's its own skill.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so let's see here. Get rid of Brendan. He's not in this combat. R2 isn't still mortally wounded. There we go. Okay, so basically, there are 3 people shooting at you from a balcony on a building across the street.
Okay. I'll shoot it to...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll shoot at 2 of them.
And there's 1 shooting at each of you, including R2.
I'll shoot the one shooting at me first, and then R2.
Okay.
Well, I'll just shoot the remainder one.
Okay. Oh wait, that should be that. So, and then R2 will shoot at all three, starting with the one shooting at him. So my notes, I'm just writing them down as shooter, but then I'm like, shooting, shooter, one, shooting, shooter, two, and I'm just like, wait. There we go, okay. So then, roll your blaster shot. Yeah, in case of Zoe, your first one just, but. Okay, let's see here.
Let's see, what's my shooting again? No, damn it.
Wow.
We technically rolled the same.
We technically rolled the exact same dice too. Like if you actually look at the dice.
True, just like different order.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay. Let's see here. Now, what do these get? And finally, okay, and then you both, okay. Jacen got 17, and Zoe got 16. Okay, so first of all, we have R2 hitting his target.
For him.
For damage, and their strength. Okay, so R2 wounds his target. Then we have the one shooting at Jacen.
The dodge.
Okay, you manage to dodge out of the way before returning fire. Wait 1 second. You're both using blaster rifles, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so roll for damage.
That one.
16. Okay, so you wound your target.
Still a boy. Be wounded.
And then we have Zoe hitting her target. Roll for damage. Wait, that's the wrong dice for his strength. There we go, that's better. Okay. All three targets have been wounded.
Okay.
fun.
Now we're going on to Zoe and R2's second shots.
Okay. And he is just wounded, right? The one I'm shooting?
Yep.
Okay. And
18. And... Okay, so R2 gets his target first. Okay. So R2 wounds his target, which is the one that was shooting at Zoe.
wait, wounds?
Or
Like,
incapacitates. Then Zoe, roll for damage as you hit your second target there.
Hey.
20, that's good. You've incapacitated your target. Which... Here is what he rolled for his strength roll.
Oh, shit!
Yeah. Don't see that too often. But you managed to incapacitate him.
So R2 and I just, like, switched targets.
Pretty much.
Incapacitated each other. That's cute.
And then R2's also, though, going and firing a third shot at Jason's. Which he hits. No, at Jay... Well, actually, no, we'll keep it with Jacen then. Well, yeah, he's firing at Jacen. Don't even bother rolling your dodge. You're not going to make it. No. No. So he hits...
That's actually it's actually a real strategic shot. He shoots me so I can reflect with a lightsaber just at the other person.
Oh my god. Trick shot. Hi, we're dude perfect.
Okay. And so all three have been incapacitated.
Good for them.
Yeah. R2 managed to incapacitate that last one.
Okay.
R2...
So do we want to continue?
I was going to say, R2 would have incapacitated that one even if he wasn't already wounded. He got... Here is his damage roll. Let's see if I can pick it up. It's a bit trickier.
Like a little tiny micro camera for like the box where you're rolling.
Damn.
Yeah. 3 6s, a 4, and a 3.
Okay. So. Do we want to continue cutting into the wall, or do we want to...
Sure.
Okay.
I mean,
Sure.
also, maybe you should at least check around first, because, like, considering, like, there's been shooting, I'm sure there's people who might have heard that.
Oh, yeah. We really don't want to stay here.
No. Yeah, we should probably get out of there.
Okay. So, you're going back to your land speeder, or what are you doing?
Well, we should at least check around for at the speeder, because there's not many people near there, too.
Sure.
Okay. Head back towards your land speeder. Are you trying to be inconspicuous again?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Roll hide sneak.
Okay, better at least.
Hey, we switched roles. Before you rolled the 17 and I rolled the 16.
Okay. So, go back towards your land speeder, trying to be not suspicious, and make it there, and both of you roll me a perception.
Okay. Somewhere in the middle.
Hey, I'm
14.
actually-
So, so earlier, like, you had noticed, some people out and about. Like, you didn't, it wasn't, like, too many people, and, like, but just, like, when you were driving in and, like, walking around the fortress or wherever, you're noticing the occasional pedestrian and such. You did, like, there wasn't anyone around when that you noticed when you start cutting the hole in the wall, but now but on your way back, you've noticed the streets are just completely empty. Like, there's no one out and about, and yeah.
Okay, love that. Okay. What? Hmm. Drive the land speeder into the gates and then just run everyone over.
Sure.
Great. Flawless plan. No. I don't know. Um, hmm. We'll just take the ship and shoot the fortress.
What?
What? I was kidding.
Alright.
And we'll just take the ship, fly it over the fortress, and then shoot down at the fortress with the ship. It
Yeah,
has
I'm
guns.
down.
Oh my god. I don't feel like that'll end well. This is a rescue mission, not a destroy the fortress mission.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate he died. It's real tragic.
Sorry, General, we didn't save the person we were supposed to save, but we did blow up that fortress, though. God, I'm so sleep deprived.
Same. So, what are you two doing? Just sitting in your land speeder?
I feel like we should drive away.
Yeah.
I don't know where. But, I mean, I feel like we should fall back and then try and find a real way in. I don't know.
Okay, so you're driving away just kind of aimlessly, or are you going back to the ship, or...
I feel like back to the ship is a bad idea. Drive like a couple, like blocks away or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Like not. I don't know. I wouldn't say aimlessly. Like just drive a little bit away and then park again.
Okay. So yeah, you drive a few blocks away and then park, and... Yeah.
Okay. What is our plan, sir?
I don't know. I have no further plans. I cut holes in walls, that's all I can do. On the side, though, my stomach is starting to complain.
Good. Oh, I don't know. I got nothing.
try the sneaky way that failed.
Yeah,
Unless we have like some
Should have
way
just
in.
committed and have a hole in the wall. Should have just.
I don't know, like I said, unless we can get some missions from the date put out from the inside or something. I don't know. But you have to specifically report back to them in there. You have at least have a reason to go there and like, yo, I'm here for this. Questions where you would got to this question too, but
Can we try that? Do we have a way of trying that?
I mean, in the past, I guess when your other character Kilo was around, like you would act to when you're trying to infiltrate previously with getting closer to Roger Teleros, you'd got into that like criminal net thing, whatever.
Criminal Craigslist.
Yeah.
gotta call it that specifically.
Does Jacen still, know how to access that? Because Kilo isn't here.
All I did was no, like I don't know. We had some sort of an email. Don't remember the details though.
Yeah, because that was really Kilo that was, had the access to that, and then it was, I mean, what's his name? I put together that program to like search for specific jobs, but
That's the other thing. When I'm my other character, I'm good at pretending I know what the fuck I'm doing. Just being like, yeah, I know where to find crime and things. But
can always just go the old-fashioned route and find like a bar full of criminals.
yeah, sure. A little further away. Well, I don't know. Have we gotten back to where like there are people around, or are there? Is it still pretty clear?
Yeah, after going a couple blocks, you notice that there's some pedestrians and such again. A bit, further away from where the recent blaster fire was coming from.
Great. We'll go into a bar.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems our best option, I guess.
Okay. Both of you can roll me either a search or a knowledge, streetwise, to find a good, or
and go with search on that.
or I guess a bad bar. 16 and 6. Nice.
We're doing real good today.
You know what? That's fitting.
Zoe's total equals the first die of Jacen.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, you know what, it's fine. It fits my character.
Yeah.
She wouldn't know where to find a bad bar.
So yeah, it doesn't take long for Jacen to be like, okay, this seems like a pretty seedy establishment. Maybe not wording it exactly like that, but yeah.
Wow, I just thought this seemed like a really shitty establishment.
Yeah. So.
Sure.
So you head in, you look around, and there's few patrons scattered around the bar, drinking, playing, Sabic and darts and stuff like that.
No, it's time to get real good at darts.
It's time to get good at darts.
Darts would also be under dexterity. You're just gonna get like all the like specialty dexterity skills. And like
Time.
even though the character sheet just has like the one space under each, like you can have additional. It's just, that's more things to spend. That's more your things to spend skill points on. That's more spread out that your skills are.
Yeah. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But also, I don't know about spending it on darts, even though it is time to get good at darts.
No, just quickly make a darts and spend all of the points I currently have on darts. Or like a 5B in darts.
So worth it. Okay.
I have to throw little knives and everything. Like, I think I can use my dart skill for this.
I think I should not do the talking. Because if I do the talking, I'm going to talk like Zoe, and that's not going to go well. I'm just going to be real with you, so maybe you should.
Sure.
Okay, so what's your plan? I'm just gonna choose someone at random.
I would say who looks the more. What's the word I'm looking for?
The most crime? Who looks the most crime?
First off, I will avoid any Wookiees.
No Wookiee.
Unfortunately, everyone in this bar is a Wookiee.
Okay, we're going to another bar.
No.
Walk into fucking a Wookiee bar.
Okay. Who seems more likely to have okay, this guy could have something with the job or something, or have information like where they got some jobs.
Roll me a knowledge streetwise.
I will also make this roll. I'm really good at it, trust me.
9.
What should do better than me? Although, mine's not the worst, it's not the best either.
I like how the last one you did search instead of streetwise, because you're like, oh, I'll do better with search.
I feel like either of those are good.
Yeah. 12. Okay, so you're looking around, and based on, your extensive, experience dealing with criminals,
Okay. He's not gonna say extensive knowledge, like, extensive?
you think the person who is probably going to be the most help is a Twi'lek woman sitting over in a corner, just by herself, having a drink.
All right, I will start intensely flirting.
Okay, roll for flirt.
Okay, what is that?
I mean, that would be under perception, I guess, with the way this game is set up.
No, I guess I'll just approach and be like, I don't know, just try asking questions like, maybe she has like some idea of where there's like the place to find a job.
Can I sit down nearby without looking like I'm with them? Like, is there a place nearby where I could like eavesdrop without seeming like I'm part of it?
Yeah, sure. Just roll me a hide sneak.
Okay.
So it's just like just jumps over. I mean, it's just it's never. Oh, hello.
And I'll just I'll wait a second. We're not walking up together. I feel like that's obvious, but I still want to say it.
19, not bad. Okay. So you go, kind of casually sit down and such. And meanwhile, Jason's gone up and is asking, about if knows anywhere to get like a job or whatever, and she just ignores you.
Alright, I'll just walk away. Just go to the bar.
Okay.
Ask the, the usual barkeep, they usually have answers.
Okay. So the bartender's a Wookiee who growls at you and says something, but like, oh no, you actually understand Wookiee. That's right.
Yeah.
Who asks what you'd like? What
Oh,
can I get for you?
I'll have some sort of milk.
Wookiee puts a glass of milk in front of you.
Alright. I'll do a quick taste test. By which I mean I'll just drink.
It's milk. So, it's a bit of a sweeter milk, but, milk.
Alright. Like, hey, I've asked you a few questions.
What kind of questions?
I'm new in town, looking for some jobs to do.
Yeah, what kind of work are you looking for? Manufacturing? I have a buddy that...
Whatever pays good.
Well, I have a buddy that runs a factory near here, if that's kind of work you're looking for.
Depends on the paying. More the better, I'd say.
I mean, it's factory work, he'll... pays, decent.
Wait, that was in the hallway? Give me a second.
Okay.
Before you walk in half naked.
So, how's things?
Feel better now that I've eaten?
That's something that tends to happen.
Yeah.
It's especially if I found that like the times where I eat like just absolute junk food and I feel better afterwards, I'm like, okay, I really needed to eat.
Yeah, that's true.
'Cause my lunch today was popcorn.
Oh, tight. I actually want popcorn for some reason.
Hmm.
Like, last night, I came to this realization that, like, I want popcorn. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my food out really quick so my dogs won't harass me anymore.
Okay.
I shouldn't be long.
Okay. So now it's just me. All alone. So, anybody in chat? Having a good day? Enjoying the stream, hopefully? Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully our players should be back before too long. How long have we been going for already? Okay, not just a little over an hour. Hasn't been too long. Still have a ways to go in the stream. So, how about that weather? Oh, yeah. Just looking at some of my notes here as we're waiting. Huh. Some names from... Welcome back. Just looking over some of my notes.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm so bad about notes, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Well, as a player, I never take them. I just rely on my memory. But
Yeah, same as a player.
as a DM, I I really never look at my notes.
Uh,
I
yeah.
like write them out and then I just don't look at them at all. I'm just like it's all in my head now. That's the thing. Like I just have too good a memory for like session notes anyway. NPC notes I'll look at, but session notes not really.
Yeah. Yeah, and because I have like my basic notes that is the single file that I've been using for a while, but now like I have more in-depth notes that I'm working on that I have started going back to like the earlier stuff to watch, but like I'm still on like the first session because I'll watch like a bit, write out a few things, and then that's it. and but and then I also keep finding other things. I'm like, oh, I should like improve the notes by doing this and doing this, so then I keep like not making much progress because I keep working on just like improving the format and such.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Maybe I'll learn how to do that tomorrow or not. We'll see.
Okay, well, welcome back, both of you. So, right now, Jacen is sitting at the bar, talking to the bartender, who's offering to help him get a nice manufacturing job at a factory.
By chance, there's like maybe like a link between the factory and the thing we're trying to get in. Like, so maybe they're like, maybe they ship things to them, like supplies or whatever.
I mean, you could ask. You could ask.
I'll just ask them, like, do they deliver things to certain things? Not a specific things, like.
Do they deliver things? What? Sorry.
Or there's like also like then like a position that also is like the delivery person, like that brings stuff around. Like, where does it bring stuff?
I don't know. I would assume they like contract that out to like a shipping company or something.
No, I don't think that would be too much for me. Anything else you know of, maybe? If need be, I'll do some back alley jobs if you get my drift.
Back alley jobs, like what kind of back alley jobs are you talking about here?
I don't know, stuff like bounties.
Oh, you're a bounty hunter? Why did you say so?
Got a few here and there. Just to get around.
Well, bounty hunter guild has the local chapter of the bounty hunter guild is just a few blocks from here.
So that big fortress thing we saw.
Oh no! That's Horbosh the Hutt, the fortress. Horbosh the Hutt's fortress. You don't want to go there.
I mean, any reason why not? I mean, maybe he has some good paying jobs.
I mean, yes, the jobs he has would generally be high paying. High risk, high reward.
I'm down for that. Maybe I got any contacts that could get me there?
And he kind of subtly like points to a Rhodian sitting at a table, and he's like, that Rhodian over there might work for him.
All right. Anything I should mention to him specifically? Not sure, like, how well hidden they like to stay. Like, not make it too obvious they're working for him.
Why wouldn't they want to make it too obvious?
I don't know. I know there's the general crime people who like to stay hidden, but I guess then he's more in the open than most people are.
You're pretty new around here, aren't you?
Yeah, first time on this planet.
Good luck.
Sure, I'll need it. Alright, thanks. Also, I presume that milk wasn't free.
Oh, 2 credits.
Oh. And now when he goes over to sit down with the Rhodian, I will sit down with him. I'll just, not play it cool.
Okay. So the 2 of you go and sit down with the Rhodian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Do either of you speak Rhodian?
No.
Thanks, I do.
What?
I don't speak anything besides
Actually, wait.
common,
Basic.
basic, whatever.
Yeah. Actually, wait. Do Rhodians... Can Rhodians speak Basic? Control F. Basic. Okay, no, they do actually speak. They can speak Basic. Okay. Okay. Can I help you with something?
Maybe. We've heard you might work for someone who could give around some good jobs. Looking to make some money.
Oh yeah? What kind of jobs you looking for?
Not anything, but I heard I'll just like refer to like the guy in Big Fortress who might apparently work for, and he seems to offer some good high risk, high reward jobs.
Horbosh the Hutt? Yeah, yeah. I mean, any Hutt, it's risky to work for a Hutt. You fail them, they might, dispose of you.
Fair enough. I mean, if I fail my mission, I might die. You die anyway, so capture the best case.
So what exactly like are you? Assassin, bounty hunter, torture artist.
I tortured my friends. In other ways. My presence already tortures them, so.
Wow.
Yeah. I got that.
We can do about anything.
Anything.
Bounties, hacking, sneaking in things, stealing things.
Well, I might be able to get you an interview.
That'd be great.
Just give me a moment. Gets up and kind of walks away a bit, or talking to his communicator.
Okay, I'm gonna use I know I have a force that I can like magnify sensors or something. I'm gonna see where I can like hear the conversation,
Okay.
which I'm pretty sure just sends as well.
Okay. Then let's see here.
I'm almost sure. I'm like 95% sure.
Magnify. Um. Okay, yeah, it would be just sense. So roll your sense. Or yeah, roll your sense.
A whole 9.
9. Luckily, the difficulty on this one isn't too high, so you actually can hear just fine as he's speaking in Huttese. Do you understand Huttese?
Of course.
Uh huh.
You know, maybe I need to start shoving all my points. I might just do that. Just shoving all my points in the languages.
I mean, you can roll languages if you want.
Only fucking Brendan were here.
Yeah, just like also at the same time, mind send everything to Brendan as he translates. Would this be higher than sense somehow? Okay, no. Which would have been kind of funny.
Also, though, because you're doing the magnified senses, it will be a -1d to your languages.
It's already bad enough.
Let's see.
2.
Would have been kind of funny if it done just roll a 6 and be higher somehow.
Yeah, you could have rolled a higher total. You were failing either way though.
Yeah.
So
I don't think I could have succeeded anyway.
what?
I assume on the way out of the ship that we did let Brendan know where we were going. And I assume that he was just like, go away, leave me alone.
You knocked on the door and there was no response. You just left a note on his door.
Yeah. That's fair.
Or more accurately, you probably just left a note on the computer because, you know, paper isn't really a common thing. But, yeah.
It was paper
I
notes.
wrote it in Sharpie on his door.
Yes.
So whatever he's saying is gibberish to you. You can hear.
Get a sense of like the way he speaks, maybe.
You can hear it crystal clear because you know of your magnified senses, but
Like say, do I things like maybe sound like he's being some suspicious tone or something?
sounds pretty neutral.
I think that's the best I could at least do, because I feel like there's at least some sort of a tone, like whether they sound aggressive or suspicious or whatever.
And you don't notice anything like that in the tone.
Lick, lick, lick. Puppy.
And then
Or dog.
after a bit, he comes back and sits down again with you, and he's like, "Okay, yeah, we can get you in with an interview right away, actually."
Awesome.
Yeah. Do you have a vehicle or?
Yeah, we can get there.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
You haven't spoken at all yet, I think.
No.
This is this is my chauffeur.
Too late, but just for the record, it's a bad idea to take the same car back.
And I can. Yeah. Probably should have mentioned it then again. I'm not sure like if there's anyone in the area who might have noticed us.
Can we just...
No, I'd say it's probably best to say no because I did say I'm new and everything. Not sure how much they.
I mean, you already said yes, though.
Okay. Of course, I might two great legs where I go with. I don't need specifically a vehicle. My legs are my vehicle.
Okay. Then yeah, we can just walk there right now then. So
My best save in every since all sessions.
I mean, if not that, then I was gonna try and lie, but it's okay.
so
It works.
he leads you onto the bar, and you walk down the sidewalk, walking past where your land speeder's parked, and just keep walking, and go and walk the I'm gonna say 5 blocks, not six blocks to get to fortress, and he leads you to one of the gates and puts in a code, and the gate slides open, and he leads you inside. And as you go in, you look around, and you can see a lot of guards around, and he leads you to one of the not the main building, but one of the smaller buildings, and then goes and he's like, okay, yeah, just through this door. Tell the reception droid you're here for the job interview, and
Alright.
yeah.
We won't need to speak any other languages, right?
The basic is fine. Yeah,
Okay.
basic is fine. So,
Just making sure.
meanwhile, I have places to be, so see you later.
Right now.
Alright. Thank
So,
you.
starts walking away. Now, what are you two doing?
Guess we just go
So-
to where you said we were supposed to go.
Well, no, hold on. Wait, where are we right now? Sorry, I missed where we're at.
You're just outside one of the smaller buildings within the area. So you're inside the wall, but but you're outside. You're not inside a building at the moment, but you're outside one of the smaller buildings within the fortress area.
So, at this point, do we want to start sneaking around, or do we want to actually?
Well, one thing we could do is I don't know, if they ask what we could do, we could interrogate people to maybe get to that one guy.
I
And
guess.
then, be an option. I think they're probably not the best
Sure.
because they're already expecting us at this point, so maybe the interview thing to go for now is best.
Sure.
Okay. So you're just going inside into the interview?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go inside and see a small area with some chairs, and then behind a desk you see a reception droid who is like, you must be the interviewees that one second, I need to bring up my name.
I was thinking we should ask his name, but I forgot.
Generator. Let's see here. Rhodian name generator. Rhodian. There's Rhodian. You must be the interviewees that Baxel said were coming.
The
Yeah.
roadie, I presume?
Yes, Baxel is indeed a Rhodian.
Alright. I think my food's ready.
Right?
Okay.
Well, it's your turn next. You have to get food.
No. I'll wait till after stream.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny that like I finished my food and now he's getting food. So actually, you have to wait until after he's finished his food anyway. Then you get food.
Oh. And depending on how much food he has, that might be the rest of the stream.
It's true. Just tell him to eat really slowly.
Although eating during a job interview, that can't be like a good course of action.
Depends. What if you're interviewing for like a food tasting gig or something?
I mean, sure, but you're probably not bringing your own food to that.
Sure, you can. Bring your own food.
Just do anything interesting recently?
Not really, no.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of not a time to do anything interesting. It's kind of hard
Huh.
at the moment for no particular reason.
I mean, all the interesting stuff I do is at home generally anyway.
That's true. I mean, same, but I like haven't been.
Oh, yeah. I mean, good chunk of what I do is just, here on stream.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been working on D&D a lot.
Nice. That's interesting.
It is. I had to like last minute find a new player. That was fun.
Oh, yeah. So you did manage to find somebody?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It's pretty easy to find players.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'd probably have an easier time finding players for this if it wasn't for it being streamed. Because I know there's a lot of people. I mean, heck, there was somebody on Twitter today who was saying they wanted to join an RPG, and I'm like, well, I do an RPG. It is streamed though, and they're like, well, not sure I'm comfortable playing on a live stream.
Yeah, I just don't think about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as finding players, since it isn't on a stream, it is pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's the DM that's hard. It's how I ended up as a DM.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's always a thing like where everybody wants to be a player, but somebody needs to be the DM. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
back when I was younger, me and my friends would kind of like, well, with this Star Wars RPG back when we were younger, when we played this, and this was like the only one we played back then, we would kind of switch off who was the GM, and even then, whoever was the GM would also have like a player character they'd be playing as.
Fair.
Yeah. Because at that point, what?
Right. It's not my turn, they always keep canceling.
Yeah. He's trying to like start DMing, and it keeps every time it's his turn, keeps getting canceled, including possibly tomorrow.
I think they're trying to tell you something.
I think it's me, because every time I'm gonna play a rogue, every time I've ever like made a rogue for something, it's gotten canceled. Like the campaign was originally supposed to be I wasn't DMing, I was gonna be a player. I made a rogue, the DM quit, and I ended up as the DM. Now he's gonna DM. I'm trying to play a rogue, and it keeps getting canceled.
Yeah.
So someone who has like something happening. Also, my food wasn't ready yet.
Yeah. I wish I did have more time so that I could take part.
We'll just switch
But-
to a different day. Just do just D&D twice a week. Which she would be down with 100%.
I honestly do. I'm tempted. But it's a bad idea.
Yeah, especially since like most people seem to already cancel just the one day.
Most people, I mean,
Well, Dan and Recon.
yeah, but Recon's gone now. R.I.P.
True. RB Recon. That's Recon's down. Pops into what? What about me?
Well,
He quit.
oh.
He's the one that I had to replace. Because he, the day before Joey was supposed to DM, quit.
Yeah.
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 Anyway.
That's the one advantage to like this setup we have here with the Star Wars RPG, where people can drop in and out, and I just make it work.
Yeah, but it doesn't get canceled that much. It was
Yeah.
mostly him. Other than that,
yeah.
it's only been canceled once because of someone else, and it might get canceled tomorrow because of Dan.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing also, like with D&D, if people aren't leveling equally, it's a lot more of an issue than like with the Star Wars RPG here, where
Yeah.
it's like, okay, yeah, like the people that have played more and thus have higher skills are going to be better at things and a more wide range of things, but like other people will still, have their areas type thing that they're going to be, because like
Yeah.
Dan's played a lot less than the two of you, but he has his knowledge stuff, which really covers your weaknesses.
Yeah, well, I refuse to upgrade my knowledge. I refuse.
Yeah.
I'm actually not even kidding. I'm like low-key calculating like how high could I get my language if I were to shove every single point including today. So I need 4 points for 3D, then I need 12 points for 4D, which let's see what did I say, 14? No, 12. 12 plus 4. Yeah, I could literally go to 4D right now.
Oh, yeah.
Might not be a bad idea.
Okay, so anyway, you went in and said that you were people that Baxel sent, and so the droid's like, okay, and your names are
Jacen.
Zoe.
okay, beep boop bop, okay,
Arturo, so what's your name, buddy?
so yeah, interviewer will be with you in just 5 minutes. You could just have a seat and yeah. So you just sit there. I assume you sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not doing a leaning thing.
No, for once I'll just sit down.
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, you just sit down. R2's next to you, and
I always sit really abnormally.
Same.
I'll just sit like I'm sitting like here, like on the chair.
okay. And so you wait 5 minutes, and then
guard with guns enter the room. Oh fuck.
and then Reception Droid is like, okay, Jacen, you can go in for your interview.
We're going in separate.
Oh. Alright. I was gonna say we normally do our jobs together.
That's fine. The interviews are still separate.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so you go into the office, and there is a protocol droid in there. Hello, I am N3PO.
You want to hire me for this job? Love to do that someday, but I don't think I don't think it works on them, does it?
It wouldn't work on a droid, no. Hello, I am
You can't reprogram the droid with your force.
I am N3PO, and I will be conducting your interview. Please have a seat.
Sure, I'll sit. I will just sit just as weirdly.
So, I understand you are looking to work your any kind of work in particular?
Anything will do.
Anything. Okay, okay. What's your work history?
Let's see. Well, me and my friend broke into giant buildings, stole some tech stuff, we killed some people, interrogated people.
Okay, okay.
No matter how big, we generally always won.
Well, you are still standing here in front of me, so that generally, surviving battles is a generally good sign. Um, tell me about some of your skills.
Let's see. Well, I'm generally good at, fixing people up. Decent at hacking. Pretty decent at reprogramming. I know my way around technology. I'm a pretty decent pilot.
Okay. And your combat skills?
Can't say I've ever missed that much. About 95 my hits always hit.
About 95 of your hits always hit.
I mean, nobody ever always hits.
Okay, okay. When you say 95, do you mean percent?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, okay. And what would you say is your greatest weakness as an employee?
Not too familiar with languages and cultures and stuff. I'm more of the tech side.
Okay. And is there any kind of work you are morally uncomfortable with doing?
As long as I don't have to strip for people, it'll be good.
Okay, okay. And
No dancing either.
and any kind of work you are physically incapable of doing.
Also stripping for people. I can't do that.
And I mean, I can tell you're a human, so like you don't have to be like, I can't, jump, 50 feet in the air or something like that. Obviously, a human can't do.
Well, actually, no. Heavy lifting, I guess.
How heavy are we talking here?
Anything you would probably otherwise hire moving people for. So don't expect me to pick up a block of concrete or something.
Okay, okay.
I can't make things fly.
Okay. And do you have any questions for me?
Anything that could be done here on location, maybe?
What?
I don't know. Maybe there's any jobs here on location itself that could be done if you were to hire me.
Yeah, there are jobs both here on location and that you get sent out for.
All right.
Okay. Then I guess we'll bring in one of your friends next. You can go out and send in Zoey. Yes, Zoey.
Sure.
So Jacen goes out and tells Zoey to go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hello, Zoe. Have a seat.
Can I like try and listen in?
Okay. Using your magnify senses thing again.
Yeah, you know, just seems fun.
Okay. Roll me magnify senses or sensed, I guess. Ah,
11. Oof.
11. Just checking the rules quickly because I don't think it actually accounts for if there's like a wall or a door or whatever in the way. Doesn't, but okay. So no, you do not manage to listen in on this.
Oh.
Okay. So Zoe, please have a seat. What kind of work are you looking for?
Whatever's fine.
Okay. Can you tell me a bit about your work history?
I've done a lot. I'm mostly flying. I've also broken into some places, stolen, killed some people.
Okay. Tell me a bit about what kind of skills you have.
She's a really mean right hook.
Mostly, I am also good at medicine. I don't know, healing. I'm a medic. I don't know how to phrase that. Whatever. And shooting are my best. I can also. I'm pretty good at climbing.
Okay. And what would you say is your biggest weakness as an employee?
Smarts.
Can you elaborate on that a bit?
Uh, I don't know a lot about different planets and people.
Okay. Um, and is there anything you would like to ask me?
How soon could we get a job? Possibly.
Could be within the day if you get hired. Yeah. Okay. Send in your last friend R2E2.
Of course.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. So you go out, you send in R2 wheels in. And you wait while R2 has his interview. And are you gonna try listening on that one again? On that one, Jacen?
You know, sure.
You won't be able to understand it. It'll just be beat.
You don't know that.
Okay.
All right.
Roll me a sense.
I just
13.
hear like nothing, like just turns out to like interfaced. You're talking in mind.
No, no. You can't hear anything because no, you're not able to. Ooh, but
And also, I'm gonna let Jacen know that that they said that we could get a job within the day.
and after a bit, R2 comes out and
It's entirely reprogrammed, shoots us on the spot.
no, just you. No. So then R2's like beep boop pop.
Great.
And
Does anyone tell us anything, or?
and that's what I want to say. And the reception droid is like, okay, do you have your contact information?
We would, right?
Yeah, like just like be like your basically your email, phone number, some combination that the comms use.
Yeah.
So you give the receptionist that, and
Okay, it says 036969. Don't know how long a phone number actually would be, but at least Star Wars phone number.
and the receptionist is like, okay, yeah, we'll contact you if you get hired, and you can just make your way to one of the gates, and a guard will let you out, and do not go exploring anywhere.
Understood.
Yeah, and have a nice day.
Will do. You too.
Okay, so
So what are you two doing now?
Well, we should probably not explore for the town because it's not like we know where everything is. We don't know how big everything is. Plus, you said like one of the smaller buildings, so there's probably plenty of buildings. Like, what can we see just like walking back?
Well, like, there's the main building, which is honestly like the main building itself is like about the size of like a city block. So then, because it was like a 3x3 thing or whatever, so it's basically like city block, and then there's kind of like the ring of city blocks around it, which it has like a lot of smaller buildings. Like it has like the one you just came from, other similar ones that you're not sure if they're for the same purpose or what exactly. You see some that are like you see like or you see a building that's like pretty clearly like a barracks, like somewhere for like somewhere for people to sleep and such. You do notice that that area that I said like at the one corner, like kind of I guess like kind of a block's worth, is empty, but you see now that there's ships parked there.
okay,
Yeah.
and we're just gonna leave. Just gonna wait to get a job.
Yeah, it's probably best for now. I think it's only the three of us.
Okay. Okay, so you go to the exit, and guard sees you coming, and waves you over, and it's like, okay, you three are heading out.
Yes.
Yeah, guard hits button or puts a code into the thing, and the gate slides open. And
Do we see the code?
are you trying to see the code?
I'd say we can just like glander over, not necessarily.
Roll me a search.
I'll do it right as.
Not a 16 for ones at least.
11. Was the 18-year roll for that?
It was.
Okay. You can, like... Yeah, Jacen managed to see, like, some of it. He has maybe about half of the code.
Oh.
Okay. So then you leave, and what are you doing as you leave? Where are you where are you going? I should ask. Now that you...
Back to the car?
I suppose, yeah.
Okay. So you make your way back to the land speeder, and it's still parked where you left it. There's a ticket on it for illegal... No.
Oh shit, now we got pay this.
Yeah, this was a 1 hour parking only. You've been gone for 3. No.
Dear Lord.
No.
Okay. I guess drive back to the ship.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. So you go back to the what?
So I say fine by me.
Okay. So you go back to the ship, and you go back onto the ship. Brendan's still locked in his room, although you notice that the kitchen's been raided while you were gone.
Cooking.
Like, there's a few things, you know, like, there's a few things that missing from the fridge or whatever that you assume you grab to eat. And you also notice, though, a staggering number of pots and pans have also been taken. You're not sure what he's doing, but...
He can't cook in his room, can he? Like, our rooms don't have, like, I don't know, cooking things?
You know, let's check his room.
Door's still locked.
Well, we do have a lightsaber.
There's a way to open it.
No, we'll leave him alone. He needs his alone time. He needs his friend time.
Okay, now what? No. I'm gonna magnify senses this too.
Oh, God.
Okay, roll me your sense.
Use a force point.
16. Okay, so you listen in, and what you hear at the moment is snoring.
I was gonna say, do I hear or smell a fire?
No, right now you just hear snoring.
All right. Beautiful.
Okay. Yeah. And
Okay, I will now use my X-ray vision.
God.
I know we've only been going for 2 hours, but I think we're actually going to call it here, because I am pretty tired, honestly.
That's
fair.
Yeah. So you'll have to wait to find out if you get hired until next week. Session should again be the normal 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I assume that works for both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And otherwise, my next stream will be tomorrow, Sub Request Sunday, playing Lego Star Wars. Hopefully this time actually, because it was supposed to be last week, but then I was having issues with it stretching it out, because it's a 4:3 game. I was stretching it out to, like, you know, widescreen, and I've since figured out how to... Well, if I... Because if I have my Wii U in the 4:3 aspect ratio. That works. And then if I switch from that to my GameCube or whatever, then it'll still keep the same aspect ratio. And then there's also a filter I can use to also just set it to that, which I'll probably just do because that's easier, but I have multiple methods. So yeah, so that'll be tomorrow, Lego Star Wars, working on, upping my stud total. And yeah, for now we're going to go find somebody to raid. When I have a notification. It's nothing, anything even relevant. Okay. Which is one of those random notifications Twitch sometimes puts out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see who we want to raid. Assuming we have people for a raid. I mean, I guess. So let's see here. So we could raid somebody playing American Truck Simulator. Could raid someone playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Someone playing Animal Crossing. Someone playing Boneworks, which I have no idea what that even is. Someone playing Super Mario 64. 70-star speedruns. Somebody playing Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 remix. Yeah, I think it'll be one of those people probably, so if anybody has a preference for any of those games, let me know in chat. Otherwise, I'll decide myself. Or the two of you can just let me know as well. You obviously don't have to put it in chat.
No, don't speak to me again. Only chat.
Never speak to me or my bottle again. No, I have no real preference.
Okay. Oh no, that means I have to make an actual decision.
Oh no, decisions.
Yeah, I know. Oh! I got a follow at some point and completely
Otherwise,
missed
there's
it.
also Hecky with Rimworld. Hecky never gets rated by a certain person.
Huh. I have an email that I got a follow, but there's no notification listed on Streamlabs or in Moobot. That's weird. Oh well, won't worry about that. So I think we are going to go and raid Sir Claire playing Super Mario 64. 70-star speedruns.
Which we're gonna get the Shin something version of that on the Switch next week.
Yeah. Which
It's
means
bye-bye.
not speedrun happy, at least not 16 star. Shouldn't have any difference for the other speedruns, because the main thing is just no backwards long jump. Which, well, I mean, I guess not just 16 star, I guess also like the 0 and 1 star speedruns won't work as well. But like 70 star shouldn't be any different on there.
Yeah.
And I don't know about 120. I imagine it shouldn't be different, but I don't know for certain.
Yeah, we shall see.
Raid.
Not that I know how to do the backwards long jump anyway.
Yeah, I need to learn eventually, because it's not like it's a difficult glitch to pull off.
I can get in at wall, that's about all I can do.
Okay, 2 viewers are ready to raid. Okay, we have enough people for a raid. Because if you only have, like, if it only says 1 viewer, and it, like, includes, like, the streamer in that count. So if it's just, like, the streamer and it says 1 viewer, it won't actually, like, there won't be a notification or anything on the stream you're going to.
I better start getting me some good reward I can dump all my points in, considering the fact I have 75k points. Or
But yeah.
75k points.
Anyway, so thanks for everyone for coming out. Those who lurked, I guess nobody chatted today. And those who apparently followed and we didn't get notifications for.
Yeah, it's been a thing lately, apparently.
Those who hosted and auto-hosted. And of course, a big thank you to my wonderful players.
Thank you.
And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and have a good day. Bye.
Boring.